This is not a view. This is not an opinion.
This is not a theory. Not a theory. It is not a theory.
What will be presented is not a theory, and it is not speculation. It is evidence.
More than 40,000 images, hundreds of video clips, and a large volume of witness testimony.
500 pages of meticulous evidence.
Dr. Judy Wood's book has proven what happened.
She does not speculate. She does not theorize. She presents the evidence of what we actually see there.
It is a subject of verifiable, empirically provable, irrefutable scientific knowledge.
Remember that you can know something. Not everything is a belief. Not everything is a theory. There's stuff that you can actually know and use it to move forward.
One thing about evidence is that it's there, it's truth. The evidence is always the truth.
According to Dr. Judy Wood, the World Trade Center towers did not collapse on September 11, 2001. They were already turned to dust before a gravity-driven collapse was a possibility.
Where is all the rubble?
There's no debris.
Where the hell did these buildings go?
Yeah.
You're talking about 110-story buildings that fucking evaporate.
Where did the towers go?
When the towers went away, there was no S wave or P wave. It was only a surface wave. And you get that when you lift the buildings off the ground. You no longer have that weight there. It's gone.
At the bottom of the towers was something called the bathtub.
If the debris of the buildings had fallen into that bathtub, it would have ruptured the walls, resulting in the entire flooding of Lower Manhattan, but the walls were not ruptured.
These huge buildings turned to dust in midair right in front of our faces on TV.
Why did so few people see that?
It's incomprehensible for somebody to see something solid turn into dust.
Free your mind.
The dust was hitting people, and people were not burning. Obviously, the dust was not hot.
Dust cloud rolls out, and it leaves behind people covered with dust, not burned bodies.
Why not the trees? Why not the buildings? Why not the paper?
How do you explain that? The cars burn, the paper doesn't.
The alleged plane that we saw on the video went through the building like knife through hot butter, almost as if there was no resistance whatsoever.
What I can say for certain is a normal airplane did not hit a normal wall. That's impossible.
There were thousands, probably, of people in these buildings.
Sure.
Where are they? Where did they go?
The remains of several hundred people were recovered from Ground Zero and ceremonially buried. But there was no trace left at all of over 1,500 who died.
Remember the people who left the building early, they've been referred to as jumpers? I don't think they voluntarily jumped.
How many people are we talking about?
About 1,200?
It was raining people.
It appears that there's a lot of mass coming out of the building for hours.
So basically it was disintegrating from the inside.
Yes. By 5:20 p.m. there wasn't enough mass left to slam to the ground.
The walls were like an empty shell.
At the World Trade Center, 50 times the normal levels of tritium were discovered.
It's from some kind of nuclear reaction.
This is the really weird thing, isn't it? There was a big hurricane on the morning of 9/11, just off the coast, and bizarrely, it seems, no one on the news mentioned it.
This was recorded in Alaska, ground-based magnetometers at 6 different locations.
Yes.
At precisely that moment, the Earth's magnetic field changed.
He creates a static field, and within that static field, he interferes radio frequency signals.
This interference is a different kind of physics.
Well, that's an easy answer. You go to the companies that specialize in PSYOPs and in the development of directed energy weapons, because that is who they used.
Manipulation of events on the global level in history involves the use of a controlled opposition.
Stephen E. Jones was involved in cold fusion research. He comes onto the 9/11 research scene in 2005. How much clearer does it need to be?
No one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work.
9/11 proves the existence of free energy technology on this planet.
With 9/11, everybody around the planet can know that free energy technology exists.